We got called to a graduation ceremony last month. Woman collapsed in the audience during the awards presentation. When we got there, she was conscious but shaking, couldn't catch her breath. Her husband kept saying, "She's fine, she's just overwhelmed." But the daughter standing on stage holding the award, she didn't move, didn't even look concerned. That's when I knew this wasn't about pride or joy. This was something else entirely. Let me tell you how this fire really started. While my partner checked vitals, I stayed with the family. The other daughter, the twin sister, was crying, but not for her mom. She was apologizing, over and over. "I didn't know," she kept saying. "I didn't know it was like that." Later, when things calmed down, the award winner, Maya, told me everything. And I mean everything. Sometimes when people are coming down from that kind of stress, they just need to talk. So I listened. Maya and Lily were twins, born 4 minutes apart. Just 4 minutes. But somehow, those 4 minutes turned into miles. From the outside, their family looked perfect. Matching Christmas sweaters, neat smiles in every photo, 2-story house with white shutters, the kind of family people envied. But if you looked closely, you'd see it. The way their mother's hand lingered on Lily's shoulder in pictures, but never on Maya's. The way their father's eyes softened only when Lily spoke. Maya told me about falling off her bike as a kid, scraped her knee pretty bad. Her mom pressed a napkin into her hand and said, "You're strong, Maya, you'll be fine." When Lily so much as sniffled, Mom dropped everything. "Oh, my poor baby." It never stopped. On birthdays, Lily got a new bike. Maya got Lily's old one spray-painted silver like a cover-up. When Lily forgot her homework, Mom wrote an excuse note. When Maya forgot hers, she got a lecture about responsibility, little things. Tiny cuts that added up until Maya learned not to expect a bandage. By high school, she'd stopped competing. She studied quietly, worked part-time at a cafe, saved every dollar. Lily spent weekends at the mall, holding up dresses Maya couldn't afford, smiling like it wasn't cruel. Then came senior year. Both applied to the same college, same major, accounting. The day acceptance letters arrived, they screamed together in the kitchen. For a second, it almost felt equal again. Then, Maya overheard her parents that night. She was coming down the stairs when she heard her mom say, "We'll pay Lily's tuition in full. Maya's clever. She'll figure something out. She always does." Her dad agreed. "She's independent. She doesn't need as much help." Those words were supposed to sound like a compliment, but they landed like a sentence. Maya didn't confront them. What could she say? That she was tired of being the strong one? That she wanted to be taken care of just once? Instead, she packed her bags that August and made herself a promise. She would never ask them for money. College split their lives in two. Lily got a bright dorm room on campus. Maya rented a tiny place off campus where you could hear the pipes groan when the heat kicked on. Lily called home asking for book money. Maya picked up extra shifts at the library. On weekends, Lily went to parties. Maya went to work. Sometimes Maya would pass Lily on campus, laughing with friends, sunlight hitting her hair just right. Lily would wave and say, "You look tired, Maya. Maybe you should manage your time better." Maya would smile and keep walking, pretending those words didn't sting. What Lily didn't know was that every hour Maya worked, every sacrifice she made, was slowly building towards something nobody could see coming. Then came the breaking point. Tuition deadline loomed. Maya was short on payment. She called home, not to ask for money, but to see if maybe they could help. Even just a loan she'd pay back. Her mother answered. TV in the background. Laughter. "Mom," Maya said carefully, "I was wondering if maybe you and Dad could help me cover part of the tuition this semester, just a bit. I'll pay it back." There was a pause, long enough to make her throat tighten, then her mother's voice, calm, firm. "Maya, we already paid for Lily. She deserved it, but you didn't." Everything went silent. The TV, her thoughts, even her heartbeat. You're strong, her mom continued, like she was explaining something obvious. You'll figure it out. You always do. Then the line went dead. Maya told me she didn't cry. She just stared at her reflection in the window. Something behind her eyes shifted, like a door closing quietly. That night, she walked to the library early and made a silent promise. If they believed she didn't deserve their help, fine. She'd prove she didn't need it. She started showing up before sunrise when the library was still locked. She'd read financial textbooks by the dim glow of her phone, memorizing charts and formulas until they felt like second nature. Around that time, she met a professor, taught international financial reporting, dry class. Half the students dropped. Maya stayed. One afternoon, he stopped her in the hallway. You seem to understand this stuff. Where'd you study before? Nowhere special, she said. I just read a lot. He smiled. That's rare. I'm looking for an assistant, someone organized, dependable, interested. She almost said no. She already worked nights, barely slept. But something inside whispered, yes. Working for him changed everything. He treated her like a colleague, not a kid. She helped grade quizzes, built spreadsheets, even corrected his slides. One day, an email arrived. Subject: Benjamin Ford National Scholarship. Her professor had nominated her. Without telling her. Just to give her a shot. For a second, she just stared at the screen, trembling. Then she laughed. The quiet, shaky kind. After all those years of being invisible, someone had seen her enough to bet on her. She didn't tell her parents, didn't tell Lily. She'd learned that good news was safest kept in silence. 3 months later, the results came. She sat on her dorm bed, the letter trembling in her hands. Congratulations. You are one of 5 national recipients. She didn't scream, she just whispered it out loud. Once, twice, she'd done it. No loans, no handouts, no shortcuts. She called home that evening, not out of spite, just habit. Mom, I got selected for a national scholarship. It's kind of a big deal. Her mother's response was lukewarm. That's good, dear. Lily just got invited to her professor's garden party, so she's excited too. Maya bit her lip. Yeah, we're both doing great then. When the call ended, she realized something had changed. She didn't feel small anymore. She wasn't angry either. Just finished. The awards ceremony was 2 weeks away. They asked winners to bring their families. Maya hesitated, then thought, why not? Maybe it was time they finally saw what not deserving looked like. That's where we come in. The ceremony. The hall was enormous, blue and gold banners, the air filled with that low hum of polite conversation. Her parents walked in first, her mother's pearl earrings glinting, her father straight-backed but hesitant, and Lily, perfect hair, perfect dress, holding a camera. Maya hadn't told them what kind of award it was, just said it was a little thing at the university. The ceremony began. Names called one by one. Polite applause. Then the announcer reached Maya's name. The next recipient is an example of resilience, discipline, and independence. Without financial support from her family, she worked nights as a librarian and cleaner to pay for her education. Her professors describe her as a force of quiet determination. Please welcome Maya Torres. The hall erupted in applause. The words echoed through the speakers. Without financial support from her family. Her mother's smile froze. Her father blinked, confused. Lily's mouth opened slightly. Camera forgotten. Maya stood and walked toward the stage. Every step felt like reclaiming something that had been taken long ago. From the stage, she could see everything. The stunned faces, the shifting posture, the faint flush creeping up her mother's neck. That's when her mother stood up too quickly, dizzy, and then collapsed. That's when we got the call. After we stabilized her mom, after the ceremony wrapped, Maya walked over to her family. Calm, steady, Her mom was the first to speak. Maya, honey, we had no idea it was this big. I know, Maya said. You wouldn't have come otherwise. Her dad cleared his throat. We just thought you were so capable. We didn't want to hold you back. By ignoring me? Maya asked. Not angry, just tired. By pretending that strength means I don't need love? He didn't answer. Lily finally spoke. Maya, I didn't know. I thought you got help too. Maya met her eyes. You never wondered why I worked 2 jobs while you were at parties? Lily looked down. I didn't want to see it. There it was. The truth none of them had dared say. Maya took a breath. You don't have to apologize. I don't need that anymore. I just wanted you to know I made it. Without you. A few minutes later, some representatives from a major accounting firm approached Maya. They offered her a starting position in their New York office. Right there, on the spot. As we were packing up our gear, I saw Maya step outside. The sun was setting. She stood there holding that award, the medal cool in her hand. Her family had left. She didn't look sad about it. She looked free. You know, in this job, we see fires every day. Structure fires, car fires, whatever. But the ones that do the most damage? They're not always the ones you can see. They're the slow burns. The ones that smolder for years in silence. Maya's family had been telling her she wasn't worth the investment her whole life, that she didn't deserve what her sister got. And you know what? In a twisted way, they were right. She didn't deserve it. She earned it. Sometimes the best revenge isn't loud. It's walking away and never looking back. If you've ever had to prove your worth to people who were supposed to see it first, you're not alone. And if you made it anyway, that award isn't just yours. It's proof. Stay safe out there.